You are about to find out the key levels for VinFast Auto, ticker VFS, because this is a recent IPO. So the levels are wide and this stock has been super volatile, going from a low of just under $12 to now hitting a high today of over $56. So what are some key levels we want to be paying attention to? Again, recent IPO. We IPO'd on August 15th, so really not much data to go off. So these deviation levels are the ones that it auto calculates using the data that's released so far. So from resistance standpoints, what do we have? We have $58.50, $61, and $72.50. So basically 3 more potential resistances if we continue up to be paying attention to. Now the problem with this stock is if we go over, firstly, obviously there is no options, but it's also hard to borrow. So we can't trade it in kind of a reversal way as we normally would when it comes into these highs. So the way I have to look more at this stock if I'm looking to trade it is looking to kind of capture or capitalize on this momentum as we pull back into key levels. So we do have a level at 50, won't be trading that. Anything really above kind of $15 I don't want to be touching, and we'll go through that in a second why. But other supports we do have is going to be 41, 27, 23, 25, and then levels I'm going to start paying attention to, which is going to be 15.50 to around 14.40. These are our 2 deviations on the support side, and then we have very far down 5.60 and $4 as other 2 supports. Now, why do I only really care about these $15 or below? So obviously we've seen this stock have crazy momentum, and obviously buying up anywhere near these highs, you're just taking on so much risk, unless obviously you're doing some sort of a scalp trade. But if we're looking to hold it and kind of let it run a bit, getting in anywhere near these sort of highs, you're just taking on so much risk compared to the potential rewards. Whereas if I be a bit more patient and say wait to that $15 levels, we can definitely hit that level. We've hit that recently. But as we come into this level, then we can have, we can have a stop, say below $10. Yes, that is a wide stop. We could be risking 5, say do 100 shares, risking $5, you're risking $500. So that's not too bad. But then again, you have that upside potential. So that could be your stop loss, and then you could be targeting either the 23, the 27, or even going high to the 41s, the 50, or even, kind of to highs. And in that kind of sense, then you can get some good risk to reward. But I think trading any kind of these levels, to me, they are just not that great, because I would struggle, at least from how I trade, to get a reasonable risk to reward. So to me, my key levels is going to be 15.50 to around 14.40 as key supports. But again, these are any key levels, so depending how you trade, these levels may work in different significance, especially these resistances. If you're trading with long bias, definitely key resistances to be paying attention to. Now, this is a recent IPO, so the levels do change quickly. So until probably going into about Wednesday next week, after that, these levels probably won't be all that valid. So they are kind of something we need to be updating quite regularly. So again, if you want new levels, either we can update the video coming into next week. But again, on recent IPOs, the levels change quickly. So just know that if you're watching this, like a week after this video has been released, then the levels are probably going to have changed quite significantly by then.